Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
On the shores of the Indian Ocean in Western Australia lives a large group of devout Muslims who've left their tropical homeland in the north to settle in the crayfish and wheat town of Geraldton. They're from the Cocos Islands, hundreds of kilometres north, and all 80 families are of Malay background, descended from the Malay settlers brought to the Cocos Islands in the 1820s by the island's owners, the Clooney's Ross family, to establish copra plantations. It's the final day of Ramadan, the Islamic month of fasting, and Haji Abdul Kudus, his friend Ujud and 13-year-old son Uzwan are out fishing for crayfish for the feast which will end their fast.
Back at home in Cocos Islands, if you don't fish, we don't call you Cocos Islanders. Banyak tu. Oh, bagus ya.
Oh wow, yeah, that's a good haul.
There's a couple of white sand crayfish there.
So the lighter ones are the sand?
The sand one.
Is that a sand?
Yeah, that's the sand one.
And they taste nice?
They're more nicer than the other one.
And what's the other one called?
We just call it rock crayfish.
So the rock and the sand?
Rock and sand, yeah.
Down at the local supermarket there's an endless array of spices and pastes to cook up the crayfish and any of the other special dishes the community will prepare to mark Hari Raya, the day that ends the 30-day Ramadan fast. When Haji Abdul's wife Sarah settled in Geraldton 10 years ago, the exotic food section was minute.
So I went in this shop and there's only a small section about this big and it was half empty. So I just went to the manager and asked him for the job. And surprised I've got it.
Look what you've done.
Yeah.
And so who comes to shop here now?
Mostly Muslim people because of the halal products I have. And now we've got Australian people getting the stuff as well.
I've got some people coming tonight.
Yeah.
But I'm not too sure on some authentic type flavours.
Well, yeah, Cocos Malay food is a little bit more simpler than Singaporean and Malaysian food. We just normally use just garlic, onion, and we use a lot of pepper, white
chili.
pepper, and chilies, always chilies.
Meribe Jarman buys a lot of the dried chilli for her signature dish Ayam Pangang, spicy chili chicken.
Ayam Pangang can be any time that you feel like to have them, or you can have it for parties or birthday, anything. It goes not only for a Hari Raya once a year. You can have it anytime you feel like to eat them.
I think we should come and see this. Are we able to?
Yeah, no worries, sure.
So, Meribe, everybody loves your Ayam Pangang recipe?
I hope so.
Meribe is a big fan of chilli, and her recipe calls for 2 generous handfuls of dried chilli, which have been soaked in hot water. That's a lot of chilli.
Yeah, we got 2 kilos of chicken, and goes with the coriander seed.
Meribe adds coriander seeds, fennel seeds, candle nut, turmeric, shrimp paste or belacan, garlic cloves, onion, and a cup of water to make the rich spice paste. She then fries it in vegetable oil before adding the chicken.
Mostly when you make Ayam Pangang, you can fry the chicken or you can boil the chicken. It's everybody's different idea of making it.
So this sauce gives you just a beautiful flavour to everything.
Yeah, that's right.
Rather than being incendiary, the dried chilies add a mellow raisiny flavour.
Can you just go to the garden and get me some curry leaves? Here's the scissors.
Meribe gets some help with the next dish from her granddaughters and her daughter Melinda, who cooks the fresh crayfish. Then it's a spice paste of fresh chilies this time, garlic, ginger, candle nuts and onion. She fries some more onion, then adds the fresh curry leaves, the spice paste and the crayfish meat. And finally coconut milk and a squeeze of lemon.
حي على الصلاة.
The Muslim year is guided by the phases of the moon, and Ramadan ends when the first sliver of a new moon appears in the sky.
حي على الفلاح.
At the mosque the next day, everyone appears in bright new clothes and bearing beautiful food to break the fast together.
حي على الفلاح.
It's a time of friendship and sharing, remembering those who've died and celebrating new lives.
Well, I'm in food heaven. This is the women's room of the mosque, and across the way the men are feasting. And look at this fantastic spread. We've got Meribe's beautiful crayfish with fresh curry leaves, the Ayam Pangang, the beautiful spicy chili chicken, and I'm glad to say plenty more. But that's it for Food Lovers Guide. Until next time, Selamat